California. There's something about to change.
Hey guys, this is Humble Spirit. Today I am coming because I want to talk about the Songbird movie that is supposed to come out, if I'm not mistaken, I think early 2021. Now, they released a trailer. I'm not sure if you guys have seen it. It has been, kind of floating around, and some people have just seen it, period. But, yeah, I just wanted to briefly come and, I guess, voice my opinion on it. You know, if you have seen the trailer, you know that it starts out with Bob Marley. I don't know exactly the song, but, in the song he says, don't worry about a thing. And, I think that's kind of ironic just in itself, because of course they say, oh, don't worry, all this stuff that we're doing is for your protection, and oh, we care about you. When all the while they're really just trying to, break you down and carry on with their agenda, right? But I found that very interesting. But as the trailer keeps going, and as things, they're showing you that things are getting more and more real, it kind of creepily, slows down the song. Because they're basically telling you, maybe you might have something to worry about, right? Then, as I said, everything changes. And pretty much shows what could be to come, right? People have far too long thought of these movies and these games and these, whatevers as just entertainment. I mean, at this point with a movie like this should show you that it's not just entertainment. Clearly, they are trying to show you something, tell you something, as they have for however long. There in the movie, there's a guy that, he's out and on his bike or whatever, and he's like, I'm immune, and he's showing his bracelet. Well, honestly, guys, there is gonna have to be, probably in the coming year or years or whenever, some type of implantable ID, because, a bracelet's not going to be enough, or a certificate's probably not going to be enough. They're going to need some sort of implantable ID saying, yes, you're good to go. Okay? Especially with the vaccine coming and, things like that. I think I might have mentioned it on another episode, but they were saying that Ticketmaster was like, you can't, in the coming year or something, you can't buy tickets or go to a concert or whatever if you aren't showing that, you're COVID free, right? You're virus free. If anybody's been paying attention, there's lockdowns that's happening currently around the world. Okay? Spain, Germany, maybe Britain, London, somewhere, they are actually locking down in other places. And in this movie, they say, they are in the 213th week of lockdown. Wow. Are we serious? People couldn't handle it for however long it was. What, like a month or two or something that we were on lockdown? People couldn't even handle it then. How can they possibly handle it now? And for that long? Going into another one? And for a long time? So basically they're telling you, you don't know how long this can last. Obviously, it can last for a while, right? Or however long they want it to. However long need be. If you read the Bible or know the Bible or anything like that, then you know that Second Esdras talks about these things and talks about, not being able to go city to city and, much more. But, it like this stuff is for real, guys. Which is why this movie is coming out. They said that they made this movie, I want to say like in June or something. And that's kind of suspicious to me because movies usually take a while to make. Especially like big movies like these. They usually take a minute to make. Not literally a minute. You know what I'm saying? So, that's very ironic and suspicious to me. But, anyway, in the trailer, it shows, FEMA camps, right? But they call them quarantine camps now, right? They show people being forcibly taken there. And I think they even say it in the trailer. If you're infected, then you're going to be forcibly taken to a FEMA camp. Right? I honestly and truly believe that could and will happen. In China, they have done that. So I think a neighbor or something was recording and was showing these people being drugged basically out of their homes. And if you think that won't happen here in America, I mean, you're sadly mistaken. If you don't see where everything is leading to, then you're in for a rude awakening. Okay? This trailer also showed martial law. They showed the military on the streets. Okay? We are kind of experiencing that already in certain places around the world. They have these little checkpoints or whatever. And also, like, with the lockdowns, in certain places, they can't go however far. And if they do, or whatever, they have to, like, check in. They have to, let the authorities know where they're going, when they're going, blah, blah, blah. Okay? So, martial law and them just being on the streets, period, I mean, it's not too crazy. They also had military on the streets to give people tests. Okay? All these things in this trailer is for real, guys. Okay? This movie shows very troubling times. We are in these times. We are in these troubling times. These, the times of tribulation. There might just be another lockdown. And it's crazy because if they do come and try to, suspect that you have whatever virus or whatever, and they do suspect it and they do come to your door, I mean, people are going to be fat and mind controlled, so it's going to be very easy for them to come in and get you. There's no fight back there, right? Okay. And also, with this rollout of this warp speed vaccine, they will pop up at your door. Okay, they're gonna know who hasn't got the vaccine. Probably courtesy of that census that you had to do, that you were made to do, basically, bothered into doing. So they're gonna come and they're gonna knock on your door, trying to give you that vaccine. Probably put a gun up to your head or say, okay, take this vaccine or die. Whichever, right? But they will come to your door. Okay? But like I said, I mean, really, there's no fight back. Okay? This movie shows, everything that really is to come. And everything that certain people have been already talking about. And, I mean, we just didn't know how it would go down, but we've already been talking about it. Okay? And although this is a movie, like I said, they are showing you what is to come. Okay? Of course it's scary, but I mean, we can't fear. We must endure these things and be faithful unto death, right? Trust the Most High and know that no matter what, He is with you and with those that truly believe in Him and that has held Him close. Okay? We must awake out of sleep, guys. Our redemption is nearer than we thought. It's nearer than we thought. People see this trailer and they're like, "No, I don't want that to happen." What do you mean? They're saying COVID in the trailer. I mean, get real. They're saying this thing mutated to whatever. I think probably by that point, I mean, it'd be like, what, 4 years? Like, come on, guys. These things can happen. There's so much that can happen. There's so much that is happening already. Okay? And, they're putting this out here and they're putting it directly in your face. Like, it's not even hidden anymore. Like, stuff is not hidden anymore. Stuff is right in your face. These things are knocking at your door. Okay? These things are knocking at your door. The military on the street, them coming and probably dragging you out of your house if you refuse whatever, or if they think you have whatever. Okay? You're not going to be able to go freely to the store. You're not going to be able to just put on a little mask or whatever anymore and just go on into the store. Whomever. I mean, a side note, Walmarts are now saying that they want to put like clinics or whatever in their stores. Well, why would they need that? Oh, for the people that need to buy food for their children or their family or whatever, right? Oh, I need to buy some food for my children, for my family. Oh, well, go right on over there and go ahead and get the vaccine, get that shot. All right? Like I said, if there's a second lockdown here, which I truly believe that it might be, as I've been saying before, be prepared. But on the flip side, I do believe it's going to be even more intense this second time. And I do believe that they probably will have somebody out there to check you or whatever and see where you're going. Ask where you're going. Right? Things are changing, guys. Things are changing and they're changing fast. They've already been changing. Nothing's going back to normal. What we've seen is normal. Nothing's going back to, not worrying about anything. That's why the song cuts off. That's why the song don't play the whole trailer. Okay? So please endure, trust our Heavenly Father, and know that He's in control. Okay? That's all I wanted to say. All praise, honor, and glory to the Most High. This is Humble Spirit.